So I guess that's how we work around the PvP. More
Yeah,
explosives, please.
I don't think this building's gonna do too well. Oh, hi.
How have you not attached one to one yet? I'm very
Oh,
disappointed. There we go.
that's a thing? Oh, that's awesome. Now I'm out of explosives.
Nah. More explosives, please.
You ready? That I had a cast.
Oh, you had? Well
Yeah,
then. Well then.
had is important.
A lot of paintbrushes.
It's I have a daughter, so it's different. Oh, it's different with girls. Oh my goodness. Uh oh.
Oh my god, they killed Kenny!
Ooh. No, no, no. I said no, no, no. I don't know why I didn't run away for that. What the heck?
I helped him open his mind.
I
What the? What?
He turned around and ran towards me, and the
What?
dynamite bounced off of you.
What did you do? I got to light the one I had, so that was waste. Try throwing at the ones that are crawling around on there.
Okay,
Just
I will.
remember to light it. Oof.
Ah, shit. Oh my goodness, dude.
What?
In the here, I'm gonna switch scenes.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Kenny the Viking here. We are going to be working tonight on some artwork. I'm super excited to share. As you know, last Thursday I ended up streaming gaming instead because I couldn't figure out how to get a grease pencil character rigged. And here we have it. I think I've called this guy the Balding Zombie. And I have it here in pose mode just to kind of give you a quick idea. I can move his head around. Oh, hold on. We'll just try not to. We can move him here. When he leans forward, you can kind of see his back. Same thing if he leans back, you get a little shot of his belly. And then we got some arm movement going on. This was what took the longest. Figuring out how to move the arm without it breaking too much. And then the hand as well. So here we go. This is our little dude. I guess I should show you his legs too. So we got a little bit of movement here with his legs. So there's all sorts of things we can do with this character now in terms of being able to move him around. Super simple rig. I don't have eyes or mouth or anything like that. But for this animation, I'm not really planning on making the zombies too complicated because I want to have a few of them, which is what we're going to be working on today. And then if you want to move the whole zombie around, I guess I could show you this. You can do so. You just move them around. So here you go. Balding zombie. Ready to rock. So we are going to save this guy. And we are going to start over with a whole brand new dude. So if you have any ideas, just throw it out there in chat. Otherwise, I can, I guess, just get started. Really, at the end of the day. What are you guys thinking? Should we look at one of the zombies that we had the other day? So here, let me pull that over. Just to kind of remind you of what we had. If you recall a few weeks ago when I was drawing zombies, I did this dude. I did like my version of Wrecked. We do have an ad break coming up in 30 minutes, or 30 minutes, in 30 seconds. So we'll just hang tight here. I'll pull up the zombies though while we're working on it. Then we had this girl, and then we had this guy, Construction Steve, complete with tear apart legs. So let me know. Should I do these guys or should I do something different? Everything is possible. We'll just wait for this ad to go through. It's going to be coming through in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. See you in a bit. Or not. Now I'm not getting told that there's an ad, so we'll see. If you're in chat and you can see the ad break, let me know. I guess if you're in chat and you can see the ad break, you don't know that I just asked you. So if you're in chat and you're supposed to be seeing ads and you've seen one but haven't, just let me know. Maybe it hasn't ran through. Lucifer, I'm not sure. Maybe you're the only one in chat. Maybe there's no one around that can actually see the ads, which is why I'm not getting the ad break message. Which, if that's the case, we will carry on. So we got these guys here. Do you see no ads? Yeah, I know, but I think you're subscribed too, right? So no. Oh, now it's showing me that the ad break progress is happening. Okay. Yeah. Weird indeed. So I have Mr. Wrecked the zombie. I have the party zombie girl, and then I have Construction Steve. So who should I do today? Turn into an animated rig. Thank you, Lars the Viking, for the lurk. I appreciate that. Just waiting for the ads to end. You know what? I think this guy's going to be fun to do. So I'm going to pick this guy. Okay, so first thing we need to do, Control Z. Turn our strength up to 100%. Turn that off. Okay, welcome back from the ads, everybody. I hope it was painless and both painless and informational. So that way you could get the most out of your ad viewing pleasure. We're going to call this guy Construction Steve because that's who we are basing him off of. Hey, Brad Guy, how's it going? Hope you're having a great weekend. Just for Brad Guy, I'm gonna show you the character I made because I'm super stoked, and I know you'll appreciate it. So just give me a second here. After much to do about nothing, I put this guy together. Let me pop him into pose mode. So it's a super simple rig, not complicated at all. But for this project, it's more about learning how to use Blender than getting super fancy. So I can move his head, I can move his upper body. I could as well move his his entire body if I need to put some rotation on there as well. And then this is the part that I was most excited about, was rigging his legs. This took a little while. Same thing with the arm. It took a little while to get the joints, that way they didn't look like crap. So that's where I am right now as far as this goes. I'm just gonna turn up my gain a little bit more, just so we can get some better audio on here. Yeah, so this is the little guy that I was able to make. So this took quite a bit of work, and I figured out how to pull him from this file and put him into the file that I want to animate in, which is like super cool. So, yeah, hey man, no no problem. I'd be happy to do it. The more I learn, and the more I practice, the better I'm gonna get at it. That's how I look at it. Okay, so back to construction, Steve. So we'll pop into object mode really quick. Whoop. We are going to add a reference image. I'm gonna pop this over here for now. And we're going to pop Construction Steve. There we go. So here's our Construction Steve reference. We'll just move him over here, and then I'll draw him on the side. So I'm kind of stoked to try this because this is going to be like a wonky rig, I think, for sure. So we're going to have different pieces with different movement. So definitely his arms. His head's gonna be moving around, and then I think we're gonna have a couple of partitions in his torso, and then lots of like with his guts that kind of follow behind him. We're gonna take some time to do that too, in order to get it just so. So now we'll pop back into. Oh, there we go. That's why we're running into problems. So we're going to go back into draw mode. I'm going to grab my materials. Hey, War, how's it going? We are still working tonight on our artwork. I don't necessarily know if I want to sketch this or if I just want to draw it over again. We'll see. I'm just realizing I don't like the we'll flip it. Because in my animatic, all the zombies are going this way. I think I'm reversed, so I have to figure out which hand is which. So all my animatics are definitely reversed. Okay, so we're going to go back here. You would do a cleanup trace off. Well, maybe I should do that then. We'll pop that right there in the center. Yeah, that's true. Like this back arm definitely is going to have to be different. Same thing with this arm. But we can clean it up. And if I'm going to trace, I should turn the strength down. So you're saying rough out, kind of like do like a rough sketch for right off the bat, and then go back over the rough sketch and do your clean layer afterwards. Because I'm not sure I actually like this for the animation. I think it's, well, it is kind of in an A pose, but so let's do some rough sketches right now. The other thing we're going to need to do why won't it let me move it up? Right, that works. Okay. What's going on here? Okay, so this will be one piece. We'll have like a circle here for this. I think that'll be a piece. This will kind of be a piece. We'll have like a circle here. We'll have like another piece here like that. I'm not sure how to do that. That's the problem. There's like, I know how to do it in other programs. Yeah, I know YouTube's my friend. I just to get to where I am now, I've spent a lot of time on YouTube today. I just don't know if I want to do YouTube while I'm streaming. But let's see. Oh, maybe this? There we go. That solves that problem. There we go. I figured it out. To be honest with you, Brian, I've been finding mucking around with the program, I get a whole heck of a lot more done than going to YouTube for it, because for whatever reason, YouTube's just brutal, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, it's just been brutal for me lately. Okay, so I think this is kind of the main body form here. So we'll segment it a little bit so that way we can get some nice flex going with the character when we're moving. And then we'll go from there. So I'm just going to go back into draw mode. And then for the arm, here, hold on, because this is going to get confusing. Let me grab another, we'll add another solid stroke. And this one here will make red. Let's see, how does this look? Yeah. So we'll have like our main body here with a circle there. Circle here. And then our hand shape. And then we'll kind of have the same thing right here. With a hand shape like that. And then we can kind of bend it up. I think that'll do the trick. Okay, so call that one rough. Call this one head. I'm just going to turn this one off for now. I'm going to turn my strength up. I'll set this to 20. Let's make sure I'm still on screen. And for those in chat, if I don't respond to you right away, it's not because I don't care about you. I swear I do. I'm just focusing on trying to get some of this artwork done. So before I do that, I'm going to do the smart thing. I'm going to pop back in here to object mode. I'm going to set the opacity back up to 100%, and I'm just going to really quickly hammer through some materials. Okay, so hey Ham and Liz, how's it going? Let's see. Oh, look at that. We have Ham and Liz emotes in chat. That's awesome. Man, I'm so happy for you guys. That's really cool. Ham and Liz Gaming have achieved their goal of becoming affiliate, which is super, super exciting. And they are default for now. That is so exciting, man. I'm so excited for you. Okay, so we're going to call this skin. Not sure if that's an exact match. We'll roll with it for now. Thank you. Well, what we're doing, I did this artwork a few streams back, if you recall. Now I'm working on doing just the... oh, sorry. I'm trying to turn this character into an animated character. So probably won't do the legs. If we need to, then we can just draw this in later. But for the animation that we're planning on doing, I don't quite need to yet. So that should be good there. So now we'll do one more. We'll call this one hair. Pop in. Okay, there we go. We'll grab this. We're going to pop in. We're going to grab the orange. Oops. What's nice about this is that if you don't like your colors later and you want to change them, you can. And anything that you draw with a grease pencil, when you make the change, is going to reflect whatever changes you make to the actual material. So it's like such a freaking amazing way to work as an artist. Gives you all sorts of options. And then it's really fast. If you're like, oh geez, I don't really like that orange, I wonder what that would look like if it was a blue, you can change all the colors. So no matter how detailed the artwork is. Okay. Grab that. The other thing I need to figure out is how to do the highlighting and shadowing. I don't think I'm going to worry about it for this project, but definitely something that needs to be figured out for the future. Lars, when you get back, let me know, because I'm going to go through the animatic on stream. So Lars streamed earlier last week, I want to say on Thursday during the day, and he did all the sound for the animatic. So we have some sound in the animatic. The only thing that's missing is my voice work, which I could throw the stuff in live, hopefully, to be able to get it going. Yeah. So we're gonna show it. So Lars did the stream on the sound work. We have it combined with the animatic, so it gives you a better idea of what you could expect. I'm not sure if the sounds are gonna be what we're gonna go with for everything, but it's definitely going to bring some life to the animatic. Okay, where was I? Where was I before I started talking? You were just about to ask me that, eh? All right. And then I think my dang phone. Always blame the phone. I believe the brain and the tongue is the same color, so we'll just go with it. I'm not sure how fancy I want to make this one. If I want the mouth to move, I kind of feel like that might make like a nice little bit to do. Oh, it wasn't showing up in your chat feed. Oh, I hate that when that happens. Okay, so I see two more colors we need to grab. Let's grab the guts. We'll get to the guts of it. This one here, I'm not sure if I want to keep as red. I want to try and keep the animation as children friendly as possible. So, which is why I'm trying not this is why my zombies aren't super scary, and I'm trying to make them simple. Just because for those who don't know, I'm a children's book author too. So while it's unlikely they're going to see this, I want to make sure that we're doing something that's not going to give kids nightmares. Although some things you just can't win sometimes if you're going to do something scary for that kind of thing. But we can put a little bit of thought into it and try and prevent that. Okay, and then here's our bone colors. So we got all the colors that we chose. Now we're going to go in to draw mode. Oh wait, no, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I'm going to turn this down. Now we're going to go into draw mode. And we're going to get this party started. Just give me a second here. I'm debating. I'm debating if I want to have that mouth move. And then if I do have the mouth move, how do I want to do it? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. Just because like his jaw is like hanging down really low there. Okay. Is it showing up now, Hammer? No, we don't want skin dark. We want skin. Where's my pen? Just gonna move this up to the top. Why is this not showing up over it? Oh, I think I know why. Let's hold the phone. So I think I gotta pull it forward on the y-axis. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Control A. Where did it go? That's not good. .001. Okay, it must be a .001. Okay, there we go. So just so you know, I couldn't see it because the grease pencil was showing up in front of it. So this is a different than a regular drawing program in terms of you can't just layer things to see them, because this is actually a 3D drawing. This is what's so cool about Blender. And then once I figure out how to do this, if I want to get into like actually doing 3D models later, I can, which is the whole reason you get so excited about this kind of stuff, right? Okay. Now I'm just going to go into sculpt mode really quickly. I'm just going to smooth this out a little. And then right down there we got that little piece that's made like a little spike. So we'll just pop into edit mode. Okay, hold on. We're gonna simplify this. We're gonna dissolve that. Dissolve that. So it's a little bit like this is a little bit like working in Illustrator, and that you can kind of really get in there and really focus on cleaning up your lines if you're not happy with it. Unlike Illustrator, though, I haven't figured out how to be able to make curves and stuff like that with the lines. Although I suspect that the capability's there. It's different. You don't have like the Adobe Pencil, or sorry, the Adobe Pen tool that everybody loves. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Gonna go back into draw mode. Now I gotta find my pencil. I don't like that. Okay. You know what I think I forgot to do? Yeah, I forgot to grab the eyes. We'll do that really quickly. And then we'll save. It's always good to save. Okay. We'll do one more. Oops. Put that there so we don't forget. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to grab this. And then I'm just going to drop the value down really, really low. So we still maintain that green. I think I'm going to go a little bit lower. Yeah, there we go. So we still keep that green without... second here, pupil. That strange gray color. The eye. The eye of the tiger. Grab this and go like that. And then I kind of remember we need a shirt fill. And the reason for that will become clear later. Okay, now that we've done that, we'll grab this again. We'll drop this down. Go back to the stroke. We'll go back to draw mode. And for those, you're waiting in anticipation to see like what where this is going, or because I'm kind of anticipating it too. I think it's going to be fun once we get it going. Okay, now that we got that bit done, back to where we're going. We're going to grab the material here real quick. Whoops. Grab my eye. Kind of feel like that's a little, it's a little too heavy. That's a little too light. Grab this piece. Pop it back up to a little higher. We're gonna grab the hair. It's gonna be fun though once we get there, and then we can see what it's gonna look like when it's moving. I'm just gonna pop into edit mode here real quick. No. There we go. So once you're like in here and you're actually like actually doing this stuff, you can do like arrangements and stuff like that. And like in the grease pencil, you have like a regular layer system, which is nice. I should only have to bring it forward one. There you go. What's this? Yeah, I think that's looking good so far. Yo, what's up, Lise? Is everyone still visiting, or are they gone? No, all gone now? It was nice to see everybody, though. Everybody's in our families kind of moved away, and we had some people that haven't been living nearby for a while come visit. So it was nice to see them. Okay, where are you? Edit mode. Grab this. Send it back. Nope. That was a mistake. That's okay, though. That was an even bigger mistake. Okay, no problem. Easy to fix, easy to fix. Bring forward. There we go. Now we're gonna save. Turn this back on. Get back to her. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that. See, I don't think I like that. I think that looks a little better. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate that. No, I think this line's too thick. So we'll have to turn it down a little. Oh. It's too much. Too little. Too little. Do 13. I don't think I like that. Let's see what I had originally. Ah, okay. Let's go back here. See, I still don't like that line. I think that's probably the easiest way to do that. Okay, so here we go. We have our head. Are we missing anything? I don't think so. Oops. Don't think we're missing anything. So then we're going to go over here. We're going to open up a new vertex group and we're going to call it neck. The head's going to be above it. Yeah, we are definitely missing the shoulders, knees, and toes. Well, he's missing his toes all the time. It's in a pile of rubbish behind him. So that like he's never going to get his toes back. He's like he's like Deadpool after he met his lifetime dream to meet the Juggernaut. So I'm gonna auto lock inactive air layers, that way we don't accidentally grab something. And this is what I've started to do. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna move this up so we can, there we go. Move this here like this. Okay. Redeemed hydrate. So Hammond, Liz Gaming, this hydration is for you. Thank you so much. Okay, no problem. Lisa Lou has been reading up a storm this weekend. Hmm. How am I gonna do this now? I'm gonna have to think about this one. Well, that's the easy way to do it. That's not gonna. That's not gonna cut the mustard. Not liking that, but we can fix it. Pop into edit mode. As long as they get sheets to me an hour before the game, it's okay. I'm not sure what she's been reading. A bunch of novels that she's been sharing with her parents. I think that's released at a. It's been like a really hectic bit. So. Oh, it's just a joke. Okay. Oh, Hammer can't play tomorrow. Oh man, that blows. Not in the way that the ship did the last time we played. Alright, so we're going to drop this neck. And then we're going to grab... You know what I'm realizing? I can't do the neck like that. It's just not going to work, I don't think. Creative ideas for the absence? He hangs out to the side and does a bunch of hacking while we get stuff done. I think it's probably something he's going to do in character anyway. But that's up to you, Hammer, like what you'd want to do. But that's my idea, and then we just carry on. Carry on, my wayward son. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Hope everything's okay though, Hammer. That's all that matters, right? Oh, just your in-laws are coming to stay the night. Well, that's either great news or not so great news, and I'll leave that up to you to decide which one that is. It would be so very unpolite to disappear for. Yeah, you're right. It would be. It would totally be impolite to do that. I guess what's important though is that you know it would be impolite. I love my in-laws too. My in-laws are great people. I always tease my wife. You know that Man Cold commercial where the guy's asking to talk to his mom? I'm always teasing my wife saying, "Can you go get your mom?" I don't know why. That kind of ticks me off. Here, let's try that again. Oh, that's too big now. Let's see. There we go. It's important to find to have good in-laws. Thank you, Lucifer. I appreciate the lurk. Okay. I think I can't have that line going all the way down because that's going to be difficult to animate. So I'm just going to do the collars. I think that's probably going to be the easiest way to pull this off. So pop in here. I'm going to turn this off for now. Try that again. Okay. Then we'll grab those collars. It's going to require the dark shirt color. So you know what I'm just realizing? This needs to curve around. Go across like that. And, oops, wrong one. Not sure that I'm in love with this, so just gonna delete this color really quickly and I'm gonna redraw it. Just bear with me. No, that's too. So the thing with this animation is you have to draw it like you gotta. I think that's a little bit better. We'll get it. We'll get it. I think that's close enough. Just want to try one more thing. Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's on the wrong skin color. Oops. What happened there? Oh, I want it on skin. Hmm. Why is this color off? Oh no, it's not. Then I'm going to simplify this. For something that's simplified, it sure doesn't feel like it, eh? Come on. All right. I'm going to stop messing around with that because the more I play with it, the worse it's getting. Okay. Oh, ad break's over in a minute and a half. It really makes you, if you don't see the ad stuff in mobile. I didn't see the ad stuff either, but I'm trying to focus on getting the artwork done. So um, don't feel bad, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Ah, crap. That's supposed to be a simplify. What the heck? Control Z. We should touch base soon. I think so. Um, it's been my plan to chat with you a little bit more, Bry Guy, but I've been busy with my brother. He's unfortunately going through a nasty divorce right now, and it's got us distracted because it's his ex is not playing fair, unfortunately, and it's really got him. She's really got him on the ropes. We're hoping though that he's able to um, rise above it. Oops, what the heck happened there? Okay, we'll delete this one. When did you want to chat, Brad Guy? Maybe that might be a better. Let's schedule something, get it in there. Reach out to me on either on the phone or shoot me a text. We'll schedule something. Yeah, that was it. I don't want to get into the details of it. It's needless, like except to say it's very very messy. Um, no one should have to deal with that, but it is what it is, right? In fact, I won't be making it to the film festival I was supposed to be doing this for because of it. But that's okay. That's okay because I was planning on doing stuff like this on YouTube anyways and streaming here on Twitch and all that stuff. So the film festival kind of kicked my butt and got me into it. And you're right. You're absolutely right. Family is like the most important thing that you could possibly have. Okay, so we got this going on right now. We're gonna grab this one, the mid torso. Oops. Mid torso. Boom. Gonna grab this. Oops. it's these modes up here, and then there's this mode up here, and it's select mode where you select all points between points from other strokes. And I'm still having trouble figuring it out. But now that I've just read it on stream, I think I know what it does now. I was trying to figure it out earlier, and I couldn't for the life of me, but I think I just did. So we should be good. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna make another copy of this, but this here we are going to move. And we're gonna move this to mid torso. I'm gonna pop. Actually, no, I think we don't need that. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the upper torso one, and I'm gonna scale it down. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna change the material to shirt light fill. Then we're going to scale it down. Alright, so we're going to move to mid torso now. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm supposed to have another ball there. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to duplicate this again. That looks like that's supposed to go right there. We'll scale this one down. Okay, so I'm just going to hide this one for now. And grab shirt light fill. Oh, I'm not in draw mode. I did that earlier today too. Oops. I don't know what happened there. We'll try that again. That's not going to do the trick. Come on. Okay, and then we'll grab the solid stroke. No, that's not going to do it. Okay, now let's add the top piece. I'm not sure. Oops. Not sure I like that. And you sent a Discord message as an FYI for me. Okay, no problem. I will check it in a bit. I think I see what the problem is with this. Let's see if I can't just grab it in edit mode. it's not working too good. Move that there. Oops. Come on. I think we need to simplify this line before we get into anything. There's just way too many points. Yeah, I wish I had my width tool. In that would be, there's probably, and someone out there is probably screaming at the screen saying, "Why don't you do this?" In which case, you're probably right. I probably should do this, whatever that is. If I knew what it was, I wouldn't be doing this. Just gonna pull this out real quick. We're gonna grab sculpt mode. No, that's not gonna work. Need to turn that radius up. It's like the more I try to clean this up, the tougher it is. Okay, we'll just grab this, put this into edit mode. Grab this. Shoot. Come on. Okay, whoops. There we go. Let's just pull up the rough here really quick. And this. So I think I want to have it bend one more time at the guts. I have no idea what this is going to turn into, so, but we'll just keep moving on with it. One step at a time. Oops. Not lower torso. Okay. Turn that off. For now, we'll pop here into edit mode. Oops. Grab this. And Shift D. And we're going to move this to lower torso. Okay. this one up. We're going to switch the material over to the fill. And then we're going to scale this down. The reason you use a circle is just because it makes it really simple to get a perfect fit. The problem with this right now, though, as I'm doing it, I'm starting to realize I think I'm going to need to create a layer afterwards that has points. So I'll just scale the circles. I'll make a duplicate of each circle and I'll move it to another layer after I'm done where I have all the circles. And then I'll put little point references, and then that way I can get it exact when I'm doing the rig. So don't let me forget. Don't let me forget to do that, because that would be a disaster. Okay, we got that one done. We're gonna open this up. Shift D. This guy's going to go right down here. I'm just going to make sure that I can see. The only problem with doing the shirt here, I don't think I can do a circle here. No, I don't think I'll be able to. Dissolve. We'll go into draw mode. Then we'll get rid of where are we here? And that's okay. Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna have to do it, and then the guts will come out afterwards. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. Because there's just not enough room to do the full circle, and we're gonna get into a bunch of different colors and stuff like that. And we can just have like actually I don't even know if the guts would move that much. Yeah, we need to put a pivot point there just so we can adjust it when he's moving. That's what we'll do. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Okay. Should I draw first? I think we'll do the bone bits. Let's make sure we're on the right layer. Do I need to check that message right away, Hammer, or is it regarding something different? As I'm sitting here and thinking about it. Then we have our guts. Where's my colors? Guts. Here it is. Okay, now let's move this layer down one. We'll call it the guts layer. So we got a bunch of pivot points here. We have our guts here that we can adjust. We'll just add some extra little detail here to our guts. Okay, no problem. I will check it out after stream then. Okay, so boom, there we go. We have our character ready to go now. Now we just need to add the arms. So to do before we get into the rigging, that's what we're gonna have to do. But I want to grab really quickly, add a guide layer. We'll put that right on top. And then I'm going to go into edit mode. And we're going to grab all those circles we have. So for upper torso, we have this guy. Shift D. This guy, we're going to move to guide layer. Because you actually have to select something to change the color. What in the actual heck is going on? Oh, shoot. Oops. I was in the wrong layer. That explains everything. Okay, so then we're going to grab this again. And snap. Come on, Ken. Think. There you go. Ah, that's not good. Okay, let's see here. Material. There we go. That works. Okay, back to upper torso. We've got this guy here. Shift D. Change the material to guide. Move to layer. Guide layer. I gotta move to the guide layer. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Go to the mid torso. We'll grab this. We'll shift D. Move to the top layer. Oh, Control Z. Shift D. I'm probably going to have to add something to this guts layer. As I'm looking at it, I'm realizing that it needs to be a little bit more. So let me just add something here to this one really quick. Oh, I gotta be in draw mode. To be in the right layer, we'll hide this. Then I'm going to zoom in and move over. Change to guts really quick. This may never be seen, but it's just important to have that extra layer just in case. And then it gives me a little bit more meat and potatoes in behind when I'm moving the character. So I don't want to make the complex. I don't want to make this rig too complex. Okay. Next thing next. Upper arm. Upper arm left. Oh. Can't forget to add this. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to name all the bones the same thing, and I'll wait until the ad break is over, then I'll explain it. So that way anybody who's watching can hear. In the meantime, we can get started on our upper arm. We'll move it right up to the top of the layer because you want to be able to have it over the arm. Let's open up this empty. And then let's take a quick peek. So this looks like I was planning on following pretty close. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, welcome back from the ad break, everybody. For those who were missing from the ad break, I was just about to talk about why I have the upper arm above the head layer, and that's because if I want to reach ahead with the arm, I want the arm to be able to go in front of the head, so that way it looks like it's reaching. This arm back here, I can use as like a support arm, and it's really only mobile for when he's like shuffling forward and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to figure out the walk cycle part. It's not too difficult to set up a walk cycle once you get started. The only issue being you want to be able to save your walk cycle and then just drop a walk cycle into the animation whenever you can. I believe Blender has that capability, but I'm not sure exactly how you do it. That's something that you would call like a symbol in like Adobe Animate or something like that. There is an asset library, but I haven't wrapped my head around how to make it work yet. So bear with me. I'm still learning. And as I've come to discover, there is much to learn. Okay. We'll start with a circle. I'm just going to X out of that so we can grab the right material. Sure, light. Okay. The next piece is going to go right there. There we go. We'll just do this. No, I don't like that. Or that. What we're going to do is we're just going to grab the solid stroke. Hey, Ty Payne, how's it going? Thank you for the lurk. Okay. Then we're going to grab the shirt light. Nope. Making sure I'm still on the right layer. So I'm going to be dropping this in behind, so it doesn't really matter that I'm going over. Okay, we're going to pop into edit mode. We'll start by simplifying it. Okay, then we're going to pop over here. Do. Why did it do that? Okay, now we're going to arrange back. Almost sent backwards. Excuse me. I think I forgot to take my allergy pill. I did it a little later than normal today, and it's affecting me. There we go. Now that don't look half bad. Okay, perfect. I think we're gonna color the other guy blue. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna have one more material. We're gonna call it arm guide. And you know what? It's 8:14. For those who are watching, I am going to show the the bit that Lars did with sound. I keep forgetting to do it, so we'll get that done. Just let me get this bit done here first. We'll assign the material arm guide. What's going on here? Oh, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Okay. So just bear with me. I'm just gonna get this bit done, and then once it's done, so Shift D. Set material, arm guide, scale. And then we're going to move to the guide layer. There we go. Guide layer is for when we do the rigging, so I know exactly where to put it, so we can take advantage of these perfect circles that we're embedding into the artwork. So before I go any further, we're gonna save, because that's what you do when you're working as a creative. a hydrate for Lars the Viking. Glad you're here, man. I'm just about to do to showcase the work you did. So I want to say posture check. Oh, a stretch. Oh, thank you so much. And we'll even stand. We'll move to the standing position for that stretch because for that posture check. I just realized the shirt I'm wearing's got green on it, so it's kind of hiding it. That's okay though. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna turn on my desktop audio. We're gonna move over here. So if you guys recall, group stretch. Okay, enough said. This is the animatic that I did, I want to say about a week ago. Actually, yeah, a week ago today. And then Lars the Viking on Thursday, he went and he did a stream where he did the sound work that he did for this. I understand it was a very enjoyable stream. If you haven't yet, you should definitely check Lars out. Hey, Rue Bush, how's it going? We're just about to show the animatic with sound. So if you don't hear audio, let me know right away. I'll stop it and then we'll go from there. But without further ado, here's the animatic with some sound. No, 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 no. Aha! Ah! Oh! Thank you so much, Lars the Viking, for putting those sounds in and giving us an idea of what we could expect the animation to sound like. So just so everyone is on the same page, this is what we're working towards. So that's the zombie that I'm making is going to be one of the group that we're going to have chasing my character Kenny the Viking away. So. I'm super stoked. It's one thing to do an animatic. Like once we actually get it and have all the moving pieces, it's gonna look awesome. I'm kind of happy that we have more time to do it because then we can really focus on doing something good. So, without further ado, let's get back to her. Okay, so now we got to make the other arm. And just so for you, Rude Bush, to let you know, this is a program called Blender. I'm using Grease Pencil, which is their 2D animation stuff. But that said, this is a 3D program. So this artwork is in 3D. So it gives us all sorts of cool options to be able to create depth with our 2D. I think to do this project and learn Blender as I go to do 3D adds an extra element. Although Lars and I are always joking, 2D animation is actually 3D because your third dimension is time. So your image over time. And 3D is actually 4D, right? Because you got like the extra depth part that you don't normally get. So I get excited about that kind of stuff. So I apologize. Let's in edit mode now. Let's come back here. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna shift D. We're gonna move this piece down to or up to the lower arm art. This needs to move down. Then we're going to come back to the upper arm art. We're going to grab this piece. We're going to change it. To shirt light fill. So by using a perfect circle, it makes a perfect hinge. And so then when I'm moving the character around, I don't lose my my outline. Okay, so now that we're done that, let's pop in over here. Shift D. I guess I could put a bend in here. We're gonna have that same problem. But that's okay. We'll make it work. Oh, you know what though? We won't. It won't be an issue. I just realized. This circle's gonna kind of go like in behind everything. So I'll just make it a little smaller. So when I draw the hand's gonna go in front of the circle. Which means that this circle here has to be hand colored. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. But to make that work, I gotta make a new left hand dot art. This goes one under. Okay, and then this, I move to the other layer. But first I'm going to assign a new material, skin. Okay. So then we're going to hide this. And I'm going to hide the rest of this. Okay. Lower arm art. Sure I have the right. Go into draw mode. Oh, I just realized what I did. I can't do that. There we go. I'm just going to turn this up a little. Just want to check here really quick. Let's make sure I haven't screwed that up, which I don't think I have. We'll pop in here. How's your streams been going, Bush? Whoops. I just hid that just in case you're curious. So, I'm just going to clean this up. Sorry, guys, I got lost in a moment. I wish I knew how to add curves to this. I think that's going to have to be something I'm going to have to work on. Because in Illustrator, when you're getting down to like these points and you're playing around with the points, you're usually able to add like some curves to it to make it look nicer. But here it doesn't look like you can. Okay, let's go back here. Let's see how this arm is looking. I think we're just going to make this a little bigger. All right, oh, that looks good. Then we'll grab this hand. Now I gotta make a decision. I'm thinking I'm going to keep this artwork super simple. So I'm going to try not to make it too complicated. So we're going to go into draw mode. Get rid of this. I'm going to pop down here, grab my skin color. I don't like that. Let's pop it, hide that. Okay, we'll pop in here really quickly to edit mode. Grab this. Gonna give it the old simplify. Grab this. Oops. See, how does this look? How does this look as a completed project? I think if I go into sculpt mode, that's a little too big. Let's just see if I can't. What do you think? What do you think of that? We're gonna take the just gonna change the material. Change the material on this one. There we go. I think that's doing a little bit better. All right, now here's the interesting part. Oops. We're going to start with the upper arm. Just got to sit down. Okay. Shift D. R upper arm dot art. So you know what? Control Z. Dang it. Shoot. Control Z, Control Z. All right. I'm going to make the layers first. Ad break's going to be over soon. Sorry, guys, I missed that. Okay, now we're ready to rock and roll. So I'm going to Shift D, grab that. I'm going to move this to the upper arm. Next, I'm going to grab my lower arm art. Shift D. Welcome back, Lucifer, by the way, from your lurking earlier. I'm going to move this. Brain work to lower. Then I'm going to grab this. We're going to duplicate. We're going to move this to, there we go. Okay, now that we got all that done, I'm going to grab here, here, and here. I can't tell if I got it selected, so let's just, all right, we do. Scale X minus 1. And I'm going to GX. And that's going to go there for now. I'm just going to hide my head so I can actually see where so GX. We're going to scale this arm back. GX. There we go. Now we're going to grab the upper arm. Shift D. We're going to change this one to, oops. I'm going to change it to arm guide. We're going to move it to my guide layer. We're going to scale this one down. Oh wait, I got to go to my actual guide layer. We're going to I'm going to scale this one down. Okay. I think we're almost ready to rig this. Gonna take the head down. Pop down here, grab the lower arm, Shift D. We're going to change the color again to the arm guide. We're going to move it to the guide layer. Wait a minute, what happened? Something went awry. Yeah. Something went awry for sure. I don't know why it didn't take, but that's okay. We can make it work. You're eating dinner and then you're going to go play some Nightingale. How are you liking Nightingale, Lucifer? I was thinking I might check it out. It looks like excuse me, totally obvious that it's made in Unreal Engine, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, for sure. But it looks like all the assets look like they're from, well, not all of them, but a lot of the assets look like they're from the Epic Megascans library. Just like Palworld. Palworld's got the same thing going on. You could tell that it's made in Unreal because of how the levels are designed. It's kind of cool. Oh. Oops. crap on a stick. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. When in doubt, Control Z. You just got it today. You're just now trying it. You picked up Nightingale and Shrouded and Pacific Drive today. Pacific Drive, Lucifer, is that the one where you're driving around in a station wagon and it's a survival game, but you're always in the car? I was looking at that one, and that's one I want to check out. It looks like a really cool game. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, you know what I'm missing? You're not always in the car, but yes. Okay, cool. Totally, that's on my wish list. That one there. I love driving games, and it does look like a lot of fun. Oh, it's only first person? That's not necessarily a bad thing. I think for a game like that, I think that you probably want to make it first person. I'm playing a lot of Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt, which Crayon Eater TV introduced me to during our Vampire the Masquerade game last Monday, and I've been playing it. It's like I guess the best way to describe it is it's Fortnite except you're a vampire. you have like vampire powers and stuff like that. Super cool game. But for a game like that, I'm kind of wishing that it was set up as more like an RPG or something more along that style. Just because I think there's more fun you can have with it. Okay, so we're done this bit. So the artwork is done. I started at 6:30, and now we're gonna do the armature. Now this part here, this is what took me so long to get the artwork done. For the last one, it didn't take me very long. It was figuring out how to rig the stupid thing. So thankfully I figured out how to get it done. So all you got to do is you add your armature. Okay. You grab it. We're going to put this right at the end. Then we're going to go into edit mode. We're going to grab this. And this one goes here. Then we're going to extrude. That one goes there. That one goes there. That one goes there. And that one goes there. We might move that one around afterwards on the head. But I think the nose is a pretty good place to go. You know what? Maybe up there. I think that might work a little bit better. Okay, so this is all one big piece that's lined up. Then you add another one. So that one goes there. You know what I'm going to do really quickly here is I'm just going to change it to a stick. Just so I can really nail it. Get it right where it's supposed to be. Oops. So that goes there. Then we're going to extrude down to here. And then we're going to extrude right down to the bottom. And then we'll do the same thing. This piece will go here. And then this piece will go here. Just gonna center it a little bit more. Oops. Then we're gonna extrude down to here. Then we're going to extrude right down to the bottom. Then I'm just going to come back here and I'm just going to make some micro adjustments. Because the more centered you are, the better the rig's going to work. I don't think like it's going to ruin anything if it's like not right in the center. You want to be like as close to the center though as possible. Okay. Now let's see. I think this is the part where we do this. Keep offsets. There we go. Control P, keep offset. Now when I move this whole rig, the arms are going to move with it. If you don't have the offset set up, it's not going to move. It's much to my frustration today. This was like what you're seeing here. This quickness is like hours spent trying to bang my head against the blender wall to figure out why I can't get something to work. Okay, so we're done that. Then the next piece. Okay, we grab that bone. We go into the bone layers. Now you got to name everything. Because if you don't name it. So this is the lower torso. This is the mid torso. This is the upper torso. So with Adobe, for anybody who does Adobe, the #1 rule is to always name your layers. And the reason you do that is that way you can figure things out later. It's quite the same thing here. Now, I'm going to call this left. Whoops. That's another thing. You want to make sure you're always on the first frame. Okay, so left upper arm. And you're looking at this and you're probably thinking, what are you doing, Kenny? That's his right arm because it's our right. Our right. That's my left, but it's mirrored. But this is his left arm. So you always do it for what it's supposed to be for the character. And then that way, no matter who's using it, it's the same rule. So then we're going to go here. This is left lower arm. And this one here is left hand. Okay. Just a second. Just that way we can make sure that we see all the bones are named. Oops. So this is the right, oops. Right upper arm. Right lower arm. And the, oops. Right hand. Okay, there we go. Everything is named now. So the next thing we need to do is save, because we always save. I'm going to call this armature construction. Steve. Construction Steve Arts. Okay, so we got Construction Steve. So we're going to grab the artwork, and then we're going to shift click on here, and we're going to hit Control P, and we're going to say armature deform with empty groups. And there's a reason for that. Because we're going to grab this now, we're going to go into edit mode, and we're going to go through. So we don't need the rough layer anymore, and we don't need the guide layer. Oops. So both of these layers can get destroyed. I'm going to leave the guide layer on there right now, just for fun. So now we go down to the vertex groups, and here in the vertex groups, you see all our bones. So this is how we're going to connect stuff. So then you're going to grab the guts bone. We're going to grab the guts arts. We're going to grab this and we're going to assign it. We're going to deselect it and select it to see that it's set up. So as of right now, this bone is set up here. Okay, so then our lower torso. And we're going to assign. We're going to deselect and select, and everything's good to go. Mid-torso, mid-torso. Assign, deselect, select just to confirm. Next bone is the upper torso bone. So now we're going to assign, deselect, select. We are in the money here, so it's going good so far. The next one is the head. So we grab the head arts. It doesn't really matter what you decide to do for if you want to start from the bottom or work your way up. It's just good to make sure that you have a system in place, that way you don't get confused, and so that way you don't miss anything. That's the important part, right? You just want to try and get as much of this done as possible. So I'm just going to kind of bomb through here. I'm not going to kind of explain my way as we go. Not really any point. What Lucifer, what game are you going to try first? And on your snazzy new computer to boot. Lucifer sent me a picture of his new computer, and it is the bomb. It's awesome. Deselect, select. Next bone is the hand. Sign, deselect, select. Next bone is the right arm, right upper arm. Sign, deselect, select. Whoops. It's a good thing I'm paying attention. Okay, then we're going to assign, deselect, select. Now, I'm just going to throw this out there because I almost made a boo-boo. So I had accidentally assigned the same bones to two different vertex groups. And I almost did it right there. I accidentally had the upper arm selected. So the upper arm would have been connected to the right lower arm bone and the upper lower arm bone. And what would have happened is when I tried to turn it, you're going to end up with something weird. So what was happening to me with the character that I was showing you at the beginning was when I would lower their left, when I would turn their left lower arm, it was scaling at the same time, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I realized that I had it selected. It was assigned to a different vertex group at the same time. So if you run into something like that, that's what the problem is. And definitely just go through all your vertex groups, unlock everything, and just go through them and select and deselect as you go all the way down. So that way you could see what exactly is assigned to where, and then just fix where it's supposed to be assigned. That's another reason too why I have this set up. I have this set up for auto lock inactive errors, so that way layers, so that way I don't accidentally grab the wrong one. So that's a pro tip to save you some time and some headache, unfortunately. Okay, so we're going to select. Okay, that's done. The last piece of the puzzle. We're going to assign, deselect, select. Okay. Going to go to object mode. We're going to save. We're going to grab this in a moment of truth, pose mode. So the first thing I like to do. Okay, see our guides aren't moving because they're not assigned to anything. But everything else is. Okay, this is moving. This is moving. We got some good movement here. So like I could do this and like bend it and break it, but I'm not going to. If it was a professional system, I would probably add some constraints here, but this is fine. That like I can always draw on a different hand on this layer for that specific frame. So like there's lots of options here with grease pencil if I wanted to change the hands and stuff like that, right? Now, the real moment of truth. Look at that, eh? Ah! That's kind of cool. What do you guys think? What do you think of this character? Is he bendy enough? That's awesome. Okay, now here's another piece of the puzzle. And I'm going to show you guys this. I had company over today and I was trying to figure this out in the computer. So Blender normally doesn't have the ability to copy and paste. Okay, so you can't select everything. Oh, you got to go into object mode. So you can't select everything like this, copy it and paste it in another thing. So I'm racking my brain. How the heck do I get this character from this file where it's just him into like a file like we were working on Tuesday? And here's the answer. So you go to edit, you go down to preferences, okay, and I'm just believe in searching, right? So if you spell copyright, you have interface, copy attributes, menu. This is what you want. Okay, so normally comes deactivated. You activate it. Okay, then I can hit Control C and copy objects. We're gonna save this. We're gonna open a new 2D animation, and boom. Here he is. Check this out, man. We got him in here now. And then I can grab... Oops. Oh, that's because I'm in draw mode. Okay, so then we grab this. We put him into pose mode. And he works. So we can move him around and stuff like that. I'm really looking forward to animating this and putting it out. So this is what we're going to do because we're not going to be premiering this at the film festival like we were planning. I'm going to premiere this animation on Twitch. So I'll be announcing when we're doing it. Keep following along. We're gonna make another zombie, and then we also have to make the Kenny the Viking animated character. So that's another one. I might make that rig a little bit more complex. just because the character needs to do more. So maybe one more, maybe two more zombies, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I think that's it for this stream tonight. Let's take a quick peek here. Is there anybody that we want to raid? You can see I couldn't spell posable. Let's see. Who is streaming right now that we could send the love to? Well, we have Roadbush, who popped in to say hello earlier. Sava Baby and Mrs. Spooky Pants. What do you guys think? Who should we send the love to? I'm not sure if Mrs. Spooky Pants is affiliate. Let's check that out. I'm just gonna pop in really quick. Oh, she is. It looks like she is affiliated. Yeah, so they're all Twitch affiliates. You know what? I think I've already done. Oops. Sorry about that. I've already popped in on Rube Bush a couple of times. We were actually, we raided her and she hit her affiliate because of our raid, which I was so excited about. So instead of doing Rube Bush, let's hit up Sava Baby. She is an amazing streamer. She does dog grooming live on stream. She plays puzzles and other games, and she's just an all-around great person to see. So I'm just going to make sure I have her name spelt right. And I don't. Good thing I checked it. Okay. So we're going to get ready here to raid Sava Baby in 10 seconds. Don't forget when you get over there not to change things up. And don't forget to use the raid. Moving 1, 2, 3. Let's go.